Hey there everybody, it's Jamie here and a very warm welcome to your travel blog Jamie. And indeed, welcome to Tilbury Dock. You and I are about to board Ambassador Ambience for a 6-night cruise to Scandinavia, taking in Kristiansand, Copenhagen and Gothenburg. I think it's very fair to say that my first ever Ambassador cruise a couple years ago was very mixed, so I'm hoping for much better things this time, and I've never sailed on Ambience. Are you ready for this adventure? Because you're coming with me for the duration. You knew that, didn't you? Let's do this. Coming up in this series, I'll talk you through the arrival, check-in and boarding procedures at London International Cruise Terminal, Tilbury Docks, my first impressions of Ambience and my cabin. I'll explore and show you all venues and open deck spaces on board. I'll be checking out all food menus and review every plate of food on board for the duration of our week. Sample a wide range of entertainment from live music, musicians, vocalists to shows in the theatre. Our first port of call, Kristiansand, Norway, including a very special fjords cruise on a steamboat, a look at some 400-year-old houses plus wild water adventures. Next up, a full day exploring Copenhagen, Denmark independently from the Little Mermaid, Nyhavn Street, and trying out all the attractions at the wonderful Tivoli Gardens. And our third and final port of call, Gothenburg, Sweden, where I live out my dream at the world-class Liseberg theme park. Then batten down the hatches for rough seas, come and take a look at some of the classes on board Ambience and the thermal suite. And finally, the disembarkation process. All this and more on Travel Blog Jamie. I already began my adventure at the Travelodge Lakeside, Essex, so the morning of embarkation was a simple case of a 15-minute taxi ride to the docks. About 15 minutes later, welcome to London International Cruise Terminal here at Tilbury Docks. Alrighty, first job, drop off our luggage. We'll see it next outside our cabin. All seemingly very well organised here at London International Cruise Terminal, Tilbury Docks. Well, it's certainly unusual to see this much colour at a cruise terminal. Alrighty, time to check in. Tickets, money, passport. Tickets, money, passport. In we go, and my attention is immediately drawn to two words, coffee and coffee. Coffee, coffee. Oh, that is cute. I'm not sure we've got any iced here. I will say, all these plants and flowers at the cruise terminal certainly makes for a very inviting welcome. Boarding pass at the ready, and because I'm in a suite, get me, priority boarding, yes, straight to the front. Ambassador has its own app which I downloaded a few weeks before the cruise. Whilst not essential, it was very helpful in accessing certain information. For example, you can use the app to check in for your cruise, pre-register for any excursions you may be interested in, and whilst on board you'll be able to access the app to view your onboard account, browse the daily program, track the ship's position and browse restaurant menus. And don't worry, you won't have to buy an internet package to use the app when on board. Alright, first job done through security. Into this grand hall, ready for check-in. If you're thinking it's really quiet, that's because everyone else is behind me. They're behind you. Certainly a very nice looking terminal. Check-in took just mere minutes. I then was directed to collect my cruise key card from this desk here. And now it's time to board. No zigzagarama here. We are walking. I'm really sorry I can't get a better shot than this for now. I will do better for you later. With 798 cabins, Ambience has a capacity for 1,400 passengers. The ship was originally built in 1991, sailing under P&O as Pacific Dawn and also as the original Regal Princess under Princess Cruise Lines. You better stomp your feet when you're bored. Welcome everybody to Deck 11. I'm located midship and starboard side. Let's go find our cabin. Wow, my cabin looks like it's very midship. Here it is, right by the midship elevators and stairs. 11143. Folks, quick peep at my suite. I will of course do a full tour and review later. We have a walk-in closet, can I call it that? I think I can. A load of drawers here and storage space. Quick look at the bathroom. Not a bad finish. We do have a clingy curtain. I'm gonna be fine with that, I promise you. It's you lot who can't stand them. We've got a shower and bath, good sink basin area. The toilet is tucked around the corner. All looks absolutely fine to me. Just noticed over here, robes. These look nice and fluffy. And slippers. Get me some Ambassador slippers, thank you very much. AC unit is down as low as it will go. Oh look, we've got a World Atlas and binoculars there. We'll check out all of this storage space later. The bedroom area, the boudoir. Oh, I do like a little splash of colour. That's quite nice actually. And the signature Ambassador purple. I've got all sorts of letters here for me. I'm scared, what have I done wrong? A living area, that's very nice. A huge workstation slash vanity area. Oh my goodness me, there's other things. And we've got a narrowish balcony. There are cushions for these chairs just inside the cabin. It's quite a long balcony, if not narrow. Views of the docks. Here come those bags. Fruit and welcome on board chockies. Very nice indeed. Just noticing all the drawers and storage space in this particular cabin. Just met my lovely cabin steward who's informed me the bottle of wine and 1 bottle of water is included when you stay in a suite. If you are staying in a deluxe suite, you get bubbles. And of course, I'm a very fortunate boy. I have been gifted some bubbles and canapes courtesy of the Ambassador team. Thank you very much for those. Oh my goodness gracious me, look out everybody. I have been invited, cordially invited, to join the Capitan for dinner tomorrow night. I'm not the kind of person you invite to dinner, especially a Capitan, but I will oblige and I will behave myself. I hope. Don't drink beforehand, Jamie. Don't drink beforehand. 12:45. My case has already arrived and I noticed lots of other cases outside as well. Good job, crew. And of course my OCD kicks right in and I've got to unpack immediately. It's just the way I roll. I think my chunky case might just fit under this bed. Oh yeah, easily. See you in 6 nights. Alrighty, I would like to go and explore, but also book some speciality dining. You know I love a bit of that. Maybe a spa treatment. I haven't had one for a long time. You'll find a card in your cabin that tells you your dinner sitting. I didn't have a choice about this one. The first sitting, I think it's at 5:45. It's very early. And table number 77. On the back, it will show you your table location and how many guests. Mine looks like it's here. 10 guests. This particular cruise is sailing at capacity, so just over 1,400 passengers being welcomed on board today. Now we're all aboard, here's a closer look at the Ambassador app and its functions. For me, one of the most useful aspects of this app was being able to access the daily program on my phone anywhere on the ship. The daily program gives you information about all the shows, activities, classes taking place around the ship during the daytime and the evening. Whilst what I'm showing you here is not the complete list from today's daily program, I hope it gives you an idea as to what you can expect once on board. Amongst all of these activities and events, Ambassador is also very well known for looking after its solo passengers. As this series progresses, you'll notice a plethora of events for solo passengers. Great to see some late night partying for you night owls and dirty stop outs. Enjoy it to the max, my darlings. And if you are interested in an internet package, there are 3 available: basic, value and premium. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that the internet was very reliable during my cruise. Alrighty folks, let's get exploring and get some things booked. Looks like 1 deck up, just here, to the open deck. Oh yes, that is a great location. Oh, thank the Ambassador gods and goddesses for a pool. That's almost like a spa pool. I like it. Well, I'm very fortunate. I've come to speak to the maitre d'. He's been able to change my sitting to the late sitting, which is perfect for me anyway, and has managed to find a table literally for one because of this location. I'm fine with that. Thank you for doing that. Always ask, you never know. Very excited to show you the Buckingham restaurant later. I think it's actually very nice. High ceilings in there as well, which always adds to the centre space and light. Where are we? This looks like Raffles Bar. Yes, Raffles Bar. Ooh, now this looks like my kind of bar. Wow, this is really smart / elegant. If this venue is anything to go by, we might be in for quite a treat when it comes to the venues on board. Oh, PMPN, no, wrong brand. Oh, and it looks like next door we have another, the Botanical Lounge. This looks really smart. Oh, wow, I'm impressed. It's like an elegant conservatory. Yes, this is totes me as well. Proper elegant lounge, and loving the accent of green throughout this venue. Very nice. Well, I'm feeling quite relieved and surprised. The first two bars that I've actually spotted, they're both beautiful. Continuing down the deck 7 corridor towards the front. What have we got through here? Aha, shops. I'm wondering if they've got any Tom Ford available. I am running low. Ooh, looks like the atrium. Again, I really like the accent colour of green here. Ah, centre court. Okay, I'm getting Wimbledon vibes. Well, not the actual tennis court and rackets and balls, you understand. Oh, look behind, SW19 bar. That must be the postcode for Wimbledon, surely. This bar and this whole space is beautiful. I'm really surprised. Wow, looks like we have a 3-tiered atrium, aka center court. This is giving me all the right vibes and feels, I've got to say. And from the other side, yes, I like it. You see how easily distracted I am? I'm trying to get to reception. I think we are nearly there though. I am getting closer, step by step and all. Still looking good. Down the staircase we go. Just making an entrance, as always, trying not to fall down the steps because I'm not looking at where I'm going. Important question, is this the heart of the ship? Is this the beating heart? Is it the hub? What do you reckon? And there you go, I've sorted my dining arrangements, I've booked speciality dining, spa treatment, ashore excursion. I am good to go and rock it. Welcome to Borough Market. This is the onboard buffet. It was heaving when everyone was first boarding. It's calmed down now, and I'm going to get myself some fodder. They essentially have different food stations. This is the sugar bar for your dessert, crouton for salad items and soups. Grays and Grains is the vegan food station. Points East, your Asian cookery. The oven for carvery and roast items. Salt and vinegar for fish and chips. Somebody is happy about that. Marinara for pasta and pizza. Plowman's for your Plowman's. Any of you want to come and have lunch with me? Not one of you? This station I don't think has a name, but it's got things like cottage pie, chicken korma, fries, rice, toasties. They also have refreshment stations for hot drinks, water. I have to say, this fills my cold heart with joy. And look, lots of benches and stools, great if you're a solo. Looking good so far in here. I'm going with some chicken korma and fries. As always, I'll be rating every plate of food whilst on board using this very handy in-food graphic. The chicken korma is a revelation. Good level of spice, nice tender chicken, and the chips also very fluffy in the middle. Little crispy bits here and there. Good. Well, it looks like this part of the buffet becomes Saffron speciality dining by night. Generally a very good amount of floor space by the kitchen areas in the buffet. Just up here it gets a little bit more narrow. I imagine that is a bit trickier when it's busy. Okay, this is my favourite seat in the buffet. I'm having that one next time. Right, it is time to muster. So you're heading to the area you would go in the event of emergency. It will tell you your muster station on your cruise key card. I'm B, the purple turtle. Once you've zapped in, take a seat and await the safety announcement briefing over the tannoy. It normally takes about 10 minutes from start to finish, and then you're free to go. Oh my goodness me, and don't forget to order room. Watch the safety briefing. Watch the safety briefing in your cabin. And in the event that you're lost, just call out, Capitan, Capitan, where shall I go? And you'll be fine. It's nearly sail away time. Baby, I love you every day. Say goodbye once I know. We're on the move, folks. See ya, Tiddly Tilbury. It's time for a drinky poos. Oh my gosh, we've got to go between this lady's bits and bobs, look. Welcome to the observatory. Wowzers, this is a great space. Looks like live band here later. Think of it as the crow's nest. It's a huge one. Might be rude not to. That didn't last long. Margarita? This is a good one. Cocktails are only £7 as well, folks. Although I do have a drinks package. We'll talk drinks packages another day. Holy macaroni, it's already 7:30 and they've done a turn down in my cabin. Oh, Ambassador turned down a Rama. Look, they've even smoothed my pajamas. They folded this back beautifully. Makes it easier to get into bed later. Book a destination experience. What's taking place on board tomorrow? And what's this? Oh no! Bastards! Such a calm, beautiful evening. Right, it is shower test time. I'm sorry about this, but I am ready for the shower. A very important part of the vlog. Also, the aircon in here is working beautifully. I'm literally freezing me heebie-jeebies off, and I'm here for it. Oh, yes, that is hot. Thank you, Ambassador. Poof, just like that. I'm ready. Are you? Right, well, let's start off by pushing the Matthew. Push the Matthew. Alrighty, it's dinner time and welcome to Buckingham Restaurant. Like Palace, but a restaurant. I got my table. Table number 3, right in the corner. Wow, that's a healthy sized bread basket for one. Well, it hasn't taken long to seat people, and I think that's partly because you know your table number and location in advance. Excited to see what's available. Here are the appetizers, soups, and salads. Main courses, desserts. Looks like there's a house speciality indulge. Got to pay extra for that, but to be honest with you, you can keep your filet mignon and your lobster tail. Thank you very much. Oh, that's actually very crisp, nice and dry. Well, this might seem and look a bit odd. I've gone with the beef pasty for my appetizer. I don't think I've ever had a pasty as an appetizer. As unusual as this might seem, it's absolutely delicious. Loving all the gravy with it as well. Next up, and yes, you probably guessed, leek and potato soup for me. Okay, I really like that. It's creamy, velvety, and unlike some leek and potato soups, you can actually really taste the leek in this. Very good. All right, main course has arrived. Those potatoes are huge. I've gone with the crispy pork belly. Okay, that's actually very good. The pork is super tender, lovely crispy crackling. My only critique would be the potatoes been parboiled, but they need crisping up. It has been 50 minutes since I arrived and I've already had my 3 courses. Well done, chefs and crew. Oh, sorry, darling.
Vocal in its entire sort of. For you, there'll be no more crying.
Go on, one for the road. Are we actually on a road? I don't think we are. Cheers, my darlings. Motown, babies. It's theatre time.
By Soul and Motown.
Look, late night snacks. Awesome. Oh, I like this. What was that? Yes, yes. All right, my darlings, I am back in my cabin and totes spent. It's now 1:20. Bastards took an hour from us. I will see you all tomorrow for our first sea day. And don't forget, I love all of you, actually. Oh, you there. You got your knickers down by your ankles, and I don't know why that is. Good night. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Puffy Eyes. No, I didn't drink too much. Yes, I did have a lie-in. Well, I had a good night's sleep, no doubt about that. Very comfy pillows, the duvet's not too heavy. The top sheet is interesting, it's more kind of like a blanket texture than a smooth sheet, so it took me a little bit of time to get used to that. But yeah, slept through till 9:30. Okay, I've got until 10 AM to have breakfast in the buffet. Found a seat outside. It's busy in there, but not chaotic. We'll start off with some Ambassador Light Force. Plain omelette, hash brown, tomato, and baked beans. Next course. Can never have too many, really, can you? And as soon as the buffet closes its breakfast service, the grill opens. So get your hot dogs, your pizzas, your burgers right here. Well, I think the weather is going to be quite changeable today, but very pleasant in the sunshine. Whew, a little bit chilly. I could probably get in. Look what I found, folks. The coffee house. There's a gelato cart right outside. Oh, look at this. 1 scoop, 2 scoops, rah, rah, rah. Cheeky pit stop at the coffee shop. Real life force. Alrighty, time to find out what's taking place around the ship on this sea day. Oh, hey baby, you gonna come for dinner with me? No? What about with the captain? No? Whether you like to do your own thing on a sea day, throw yourself into all the activities as you can see here, or maybe a little bit of both, the choice is always yours. My question to all of you is, what would you be getting up to today at sea? Drop your comments below, I would love to hear from you. For me, it seemed like quite a good range of activities for our first sea day, from port talks, dance classes, a lecture, quizzes, and passenger get-togethers. The only thing I felt was lacking a little was live music in some of the lounges. So, what to do? Maybe a little bit of retail therapy, or a lot? Turns out it's nice and sheltered on my balcony right now. Would be a shame not to make the most of it.
Together.
And just like that, it's lunchtime. I'm going to try the Buckingham restaurant. Unless you specify otherwise, you'll be directed to share a table. Table for two, otherwise known as table for one, the lemon that I am. Good to see plenty of space between the tables here. And a peep at the menu. Starters, soups, main course. They've got a speciality sandwich, pub grub, and your desserts. Again, no skimping out with the bread basket. Well, it may be just the one, but it's a big chunky boy. Oh, it's nice and crispy, that one, yes. Whoa, now that is a healthy portion of cottage pie, but will I eat it all? And there's your answer. Surprisingly very rich and tasty. A winner.
To the back, to the front, to the back, and one, and two.
Salsa class up here in the observatory. It's very popular indeed. 7 and 8. Go on, you've got it, folks. I'm without partner, so I can't take part. I'll just do this on my own. What do we think? Entrance to a library? Not saying I'm smart nor nothing, but look at the size of this atlas. If I've got my timings right, there should be a port talk here in the Palladium. This is a great sized theatre for a ship of this size, and you might remember last night I was seated on the lower tier, kind of down here back there a little bit. This is great.
And the destination experience is available for your call.
Okay, well this is pre-recorded, but useful nonetheless. Can you believe that I'll be on the CEO cruise on the 27th of October 2025 on this very stage, interviewing the Sail Away magazine boys and being interviewed? I'm excited. It'd be lovely if they bring me a vodka and sugar-free Red Bull. Back in my cabin, I need to do some editing, and it looks like probably an excursion ticket. And look at this beautiful swan. Gorgeous. Back in the buffet. Folks, it's afternoon tea time in the buffet. Let's see what they've got. Well, they've got a range of sandwiches and rolls. Who doesn't love a finger sandwich, eh? The bread and butter pudding looks really good. Chocolate cake, pound cake, chewy cookies, plain scones, raisin scones. These are bacon rolls. Think sausage rolls, but with bacon. Turkey, mango mayo. It's almost like coleslaw when it is. It's not bad actually. Cheese and cucumber sandwich. Unfortunately, the bread is stale, so I'm gonna go and get a fresh one. Warm scones, or do you say scone? I couldn't give a monkey's, just shove it down your neck. The big question is, why haven't you had any iced coffee yet, Jamie? Well, let me explain to you. I've been to every bar and cafe on board. No one will serve me an iced coffee because it's not on the menu. So I said, well, can I have an espresso with cold milk and a glass of ice in that case? Upstairs, it's a no, we can't do that. At Dickens bar, they've said, yeah, we might be able to do that. Is it just me or is that a bit odd? I don't know. Alrighty, time for me to get some pampering at the Green Seas bar. I know I said, oh, I thought there was somebody there. I was just about to say, I know I said that a bit oddly, but this freaked me out. I've booked in for perfect pampering. Gorgeous. £104 for an hour, and you get to choose 3 of these treatments. I'm in the waiting room. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's all mine. Ah, and breathe. That was a heavenly hour. And I'm embarrassed to say I fell asleep, I think 4 or 5 times, and I know that because I woke myself up each time with a little snort. How embarrassing. Lady did say to me though that it's easier for her to massage people because their muscles are more relaxed when they're asleep. So, you know, I did that on purpose. Do I feel 10 years younger? No, my darlings, I don't. I feel like I could actually go to sleep right now. I cannot believe it's already turn down time. You can't believe it either, can you, little one? I've given my lovely cabin attendant the night off. I actually haven't mentioned this, but I'm not feeling great this afternoon. Like, quite headachy and fatigued. So no wonder I fell asleep during my treatment. I'm gonna have an hour's nap, and I'm gonna have to boycott formal night. Sorry, baby, we're not dressing up tonight. And also the captain's table. I'm just feeling out of sorts. It's gonna be buffet or room service for me tonight. Sorry to those of you thinking I was gonna get all spruced up. I'm gonna have a nap. Wow, nice nap, but just woken up by a bit of a shudder. Wow, that's got a bit grey and lumpy. Oh! Actually, getting wet up here. Bit choppy round the channel, chilly round the willy. The spray is literally coming up here. It's awesome. I love this. I think the sea conditions have really put people off. It's dead out and about. Good old buffet on a formal night. Oh, and also when it's a bit rough. Okay, I've nabbed a nice spot in the buffet, Borough Market. Oh, bit of a shudder. Tomato soup for the Jamie. That is wholesome, just like me. Perfect soup if you're feeling a bit under the weather. And my next course, I say next, not main, because who knows what will happen after this, the vegan potato and cauliflower curry.
I go with you.
While most people in here are not dressed in formal attire, it's a real mixture out and about actually, and I'm wondering if that's more because of the sea conditions. I know nothing. It's just mixed. I like that. Live and let formalities or not. You know they sell nibbles in the bars here? Oh yeah. Still feeling a bit out of sorts. I've got to get up at 6:30 for a tour. Oh, so I'm going to bid you all a fondle farewell. Love you all tonight. Mwah. Oh, hang on. No, I do. Mwah. It's day 3 and we now have 3 port days ahead of us, starting today at Kristiansand, Norway.
Good morning everybody. About 6:40 a.m. just pulling into Kristiansand, Norway. Breakfast time has come. Health, 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 darlings. I know it looks industrial. It's a working port, for goodness sake. Won't have to go far to find some gorgeous sights. Thank goodness for tea and coffee making facilities. Ambassador, cabin, life force. Let's do this. I've got my trusty Ambassador umbrella for my cabin. By the way, every lift has a different decoration. I need to show you them over the course of the week. We've got galloping going on.
Let's do this. Before heading off on our tour, here's a look at the 8 experiences offered by Ambassador Cruise Line for our stay in Kristiansand, Norway. Unlike other cruise lines I've sailed with Ambassador, you can register your interest for an excursion in advance of your cruise. If your excursion is taking place, you'll receive confirmation once on board and a charge will be made to your onboard account. Today I'm heading to Byglandsfjord and the Open Air Museum. Folks, we are off to Byglandsfjord and off we go. It's a 75-kilometer drive.
By water. The down part of
A longer than expected journey, but beautiful scenery. We made it, an hour and 45 minutes. Quite a long journey here, but beautiful scenery. Oh, Norway, every time I visit, you just spoil me rotten. Beautiful. Wow, look at our boat, it's beautiful. Our glorious steamboat. Coffee on the boat.
To help me. We are a boat cleaner. We know the boats and behind, under the banks. Many tourists. And then I'm here. Norwegian. It's to me.
We've been told to follow, and I quote, the Norwegian guy. That's him. I'm following, I am following. This is a barn from the 1800s. Our Norwegian guide is encouraging me to go into the storage facility. I'm hoping I don't get stored.
Have 50 people inside there. We're afraid that some of the tanks can break. And
Mind your head. Wow. We are going on in the old wooden house. Bedroom, dining room and kitchen all in one. Now then, this cottage was built about 400 years ago. Unbelievably, this bed would sleep 4 people sat upright. This is like something out of Midsummer, if you've seen it. We're all going to come to a sticky ending. Off she goes to the slaughter. Local shop. I feel like I'd quite like one of these. I could rock that. Nice looking coffee shop. Not sure we got time for this though. Well, I'm making time for a coffee. Damn right. My kind of cafe. Look at the views. Could do with a little bit more time here to just take in the scenery. Your coffee, for example. We're making a pit stop along the Odra River. All duly noted. Beautiful here. Absolutely stunning. Oh, I want to do that. Ambassador, can you please offer that as an excursion? I'd be all over it. Oh, for all you temperature freaks out there, it's 21 degrees Celsius today. I could lose this, to be honest with you. A further 1 hour, 30 minutes. We're back at the port and I need to use my Ambassador umbrella, but thank God for it. Very grateful that the rain held off until we arrived back at the port. Alrighty, a quick summary of that trip. We left the port at 7:30 a.m, so an early start. The whole trip lasted 5.5 hours, although I'm sure it will fluctuate depending on levels of traffic.
as you heard, it took us an hour and 45 minutes to arrive at the steamboat. We had about 50 minutes sailing on the steamboat, and then another hour and 10 minutes at the open museum. A further 15 minutes to arrive at the River Otra, where we had only 10 minutes to literally run up to the pier and back again. I could have spent a good hour there actually, it was so beautiful. And then a 1 hour 30-minute return to the port. However, I'm pleased I did it. I had a great time. Would I recommend it? If you don't mind the travel aspect, if you don't mind parting with £115. It's quite a lot, isn't it? We have 2 more hours in port, and I was going to head into the centre of Kristiansand and show you around. However, this weather is now gross and grim. So I'm going to show you a little bit of footage of when I was last here. Sorry, that's cheating, isn't it? But I want to show you around. Have a look at this.
Well, this video footage was taken quite some years ago, so let's hope it has survived the tests of time. A few facts about Kristiansand. It's the 5th largest city in Norway. It's often referred to as the smiling capital of the south because very few places in Norway get more hours of sunlight a year than Kristiansand. At the very heart of Kristiansand are the whitewashed walls of the old town. These are the largest collection of wooden houses that characterises many of the villages of southern Norway.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had a pig towel. I love you. Do you fancy a little nibble, little pig? Come out with me? No? If you don't, I'm going to huff and I'll puff and I'll... No, I won't go there. Alrighty, snack from Borough Market for me. I say snack, it's quite a lot, isn't it? I've got a vegetable darbari curry, wok fried vegetables and some fries. Well, since they won't do me an iced coffee up here, I'm having a cappuccino. Would you look at that? The sun is coming back an hour before departure. Well, if you're wondering why there are so many tall ships in port, that'll be the tall ship races taking place at the moment. I don't want to spoil your views, but if you are imaginative, you've got a pair of testicles and a little willy, or the Disney film WALL-E. Exploring this city is pretty straightforward actually. Once you disembark the ship, you're going to walk around here. Everything you need is in this area. Super convenient and all on the flat. I am so easily distracted. I was going to go back to my cabin to edit. I am now. But look how conveniently located it is. Down here, through these heavyish double doors. Mind the step, mind the gap. Down here, cruise key card to hand because it's really not that far. And there I am. Awesome. I really am enjoying this location. Bye Kristiansand, love you. Look what I just had delivered. Enjoy yourself. There's a Kylie Minogue song there somewhere, you know, folks. Alrighty, I am ready to get out and about. Don't forget to push the Matthew. I like these. I've just been given this. I don't know why. I don't partake in quizzes because I'm useless.
Now it's time for your nice and easy. Question number 3.
Consoling myself with some real crisps. Alrighty, it's time for dinner. No, not at the gelateria. I booked into Saffron, which is the speciality
Indian venue. It costs £19.95 per person when booked on board, and I could eat a shaggy dog's tail. Let's do this. I think I know how I'm going to start my journey. Not sure about the main act yet. There's a few here I really like the sound of. Oh, Tali. Probably not going to end on a sweet note. That's a shame, isn't it? Don't cry for me, Argentina. Poppadoms and 4 dips / chutneys. These two look like the spicy ones. Some Indian bread, and I've got the vegetarian starter of samosa, a potato and pea cake, and paneer. Alright, let's tuck in. The samosa is very tasty. The only thing is, when it's much smaller like that, they haven't got so much filling, and it's a bit drier than usual. This looks good. Oh, that one is delicious, and I'm loving the sweetness from the peas. Really fresh, zingy, a little bit of spice. And the paneer, creamy, fiery, Moorish. It's just a personal preference. I quite like mine to be charred. Otherwise, very nice. Here comes my thali, and this looks pretty epic. Whoa. I am very pleased to say, I'm relieved, everything is delicious. I mean, everything on this thali. I'm quite surprised actually, I wasn't asked about my preferred spice levels. It's all come pretty hot and spicy, which is great for me, but you might want to double check if you're going to come here and you are, let's say, a bit sensitive to heat. Oh, that dal is an absolute joy. I could bathe in it, you could just slather it all over me, like for life. I love that they top up poppadoms and Indian breads as well. No messing with that. I think it's safe to say I really enjoyed that. And let's not forget, that speciality meal was just under £20. It's pretty unheard of to be able to get speciality dinner at that price anymore. Please don't put the price up. Wow, this is a beautiful evening, isn't it? Gorgeous. Observatory time. Sorry, lady, you know this makes me feel uncomfortable. Don't you worry yourselves. I'm going to talk to you all about drinks packages and the bar menu next time. Honestly, I just can't be bothered to do it right now. Well, folks, that is it for part 1 of our Ambassador Ambience adventure. Look, little pig. I hereby name you Palakuku. Anyway, folks, please do join me for part 2. We are heading to one of my favorite cities on this planet, Copenhagen. I've got some awesome plans, followed by Gothenburg, where I'm hoping to get to world-renowned theme park, Liseberg. For now, take care. I will see you all on that horizon. Mwah. Thank you for your support as we head towards 45,000 subscribers. Today's shout-outs go to my gorgeous Tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons. And yes, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalised video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. Thanks for watching, and don't forget we can follow each other on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, Instagram @travelblogjamie, and of course right here, right now on YouTube.